And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Fitzgerald. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Julio Jones. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Breeze now. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzgerald looking left sideline. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Recon, 132 fighter. 11.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Breeze to throw. Jones has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 29, Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Fitzgerald. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Bell running on first down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzgerald. This is Bell on the dump off. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run forward with Smith. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Breeze going to throw. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
You're good, you're good. Right forward, ready. 0-2.
Now Breeze. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Breeze again. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Down the numbers. There he goes. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the sack on first down, Breeze toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man. He finds Sanders. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Breeze now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Breeze. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. This complete to Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deep.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the...
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Julio Jones. 35 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back to throw. Fitzgerald. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Eifert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Breeze now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll... He's spotted at the 14-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Fresno, you're out. Check. Look at me, zipper. Go.
Try to get the run game going. Here's Smith. They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
70, Indy.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm coming after you. Protein spill. Check. Yep. Ready.
A 1st down carry for Smith. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 35 on 2nd down, Fitzgerald, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's 3rd and short. Back to throw, Fitzgerald. And he comes back with one complete.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Let's go. 2.
Throwing on 1st down. Fitzgerald. And the Chiefs are going to get him. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now third down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard line. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 7-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incomplete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Le'Veon Bell. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fitzgerald, he's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You can't stop me. Hey, foxtrot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Freeman. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Now Breeze. And Jennings has it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st. Breeze now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Breeze. Looking in zone for Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Slam. 12. He's checking. Christian, travel. Back.
The first throw here for the backup Garoppolo. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Go ahead.
Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Here we go. One, Omaha.
A gain of 14 yards.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. That's complete. It's Bell. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
11.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. There's Garoppolo to throw. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Watch twist. Kill. Recon, 132 fighter. Out.
Now Bell. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
2 jet bomber. 2.
To throw is Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds. And look at this, it's a fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Raiders, It's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back out.